In a world that might be shaped by a loving God, the existence of hatred and suffering poses an age-old conundrum that has perplexed philosophers, theologians, and everyday individuals alike. It raises profound questions about the nature of humanity, the essence of free will, and the very character of divinity. Why do hatred and suffering persist in a universe that, by many accounts, is governed by an all-powerful, benevolent deity? Is it something that stems from your upbringing? Yes. The people you associate yourself with, yes. This act of being guilty by association makes you feel and think the way you do, and think the way you think. Sometimes it could be a really big mess we find ourselves in these days. Throughout history, thinkers have grappled with the juxtaposition of an omnipotent God and the palpable presence of evil. The problem of evil is a cornerstone of theological discourse, and various religious perspectives offer different answers. Some argue that free will is the linchpin of this dilemma. Humanity, endowed with the ability to choose, can decide to act with love or to succumb to hatred. It is this freedom that allows for genuine relationships and moral growth, yet it also opens the door to moral evil. The choices individuals make, often influenced by fear, trauma, and cultural conflicts, can lead to acts of hatred that ripple through society, creating a cycle of suffering. Consider the societal factors that breed hatred today. Fear is a powerful motivator, often stemming from misunderstanding or past trauma. When communities feel threatened, whether by economic instability, cultural shifts, or political unrest, they may respond with hostility toward those they perceive as other. This fear can morph into hatred, fostering an environment where compassion is overshadowed by suspicion. Cultural conflicts further exacerbate this situation as differing beliefs and practices clash, leading to a breakdown in dialogue and understanding. But is this prevalence of hatred a new phenomenon? Some would argue that while the tools of communication have changed, the underlying emotions have not. Hatred has existed throughout human history, manifesting in wars, persecutions, and societal divisions. What is different now is the amplification of these sentiments through modern communication. Social media platforms, while capable of fostering connection, can also serve as echo chambers that magnify divisive rhetoric. The speed and reach of information mean that hatred can spread more rapidly than ever before, creating a sense of urgency and intensity that can overwhelm the more measured voices of compassion and understanding. Despite the complexities of hatred, the potential for positive change remains a beacon of hope. Many religious texts offer messages of love, compassion, and understanding that stand in stark contrast to the darkness of hatred. For instance, the teachings of various faiths often emphasize the importance of loving one's neighbor, forgiving transgressions, and seeking reconciliation. These principles encourage individuals to transcend their baser instincts and strive for a more harmonious existence. Compassion can be a transformative force capable of breaking the cycle of hatred. When individuals choose to respond to animosity with understanding, they challenge the status quo. Acts of kindness, no matter how small, can create ripples of change that extend beyond the immediate moment. By fostering dialogue and empathy, communities can begin to heal from the wounds inflicted by hatred. In this light, the question of how a loving God coexists with hatred and suffering may not have a definitive answer. Instead, it invites a deeper exploration of the human experience, one that acknowledges the realities of pain while also embracing the potential for love. The narrative of humanity is not solely defined by hatred. It is equally marked by resilience, compassion, and the unwavering pursuit of understanding. Ultimately, while the complexities of hatred may seem insurmountable, they also highlight the profound capacity for love that exists within humanity. The challenge lies in recognizing this potential and choosing to nurture it, even in the face of adversity. In doing so, we may find that the loving God we envision is not distant or indifferent, but deeply present in our efforts to create a world where compassion triumphs over hatred.